Hi, ladies and dudes. This is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobot 1970. This is my review for a day. And today's review, ladies and dudes, well, my friends, it's that time again for another top 10 list that nobody has never done before. And yes, ladies and dudes, we are getting one step closer to my 100th movie review. That is coming really soon, so around this summer. And yes, I did all 99 movie reviews from this past 5 or 6 years ago. And I decided to tell you all, I decided to do another top 10 list that nobody has never done before. And this top 10 list will be pretty darn interesting. As you may know me, out of all the movie reviews that I did for the last 5 or 6 years ago, I'm sure everybody's most favorite movie reviews that I did in all 99 movie reviews that I did for 5 or 6 years ago is all the Liam Neeson movie reviews. And there are so many good Liam Neeson movie reviews that I did in the past 5 or 6 years, and here's the list of it. Yeah, I did a lot, and I counted 20. There's 20 movie reviews that I did in all, I guess. Hard for me to say. But I guess everybody wants to know is which one of the Liam Neeson films that has the most strongest or the weakest points that I ever found in all 20 of them. Well, that's a good question to ask. So for my next top 10 list, I really want to do is my top 10 best, strongest, or the weakest points that I ever found from all 20 movie reviews from the old gray my Liam Neeson. But to tell you the truth is, I have to pick 10 of them. And the weakest points has to go first because there are so many weak points to be found. And you guys already know the drill about weakest points, like plot holes, and maybe a character who's bad, and so many oh heck no moments to be found, and so much more. So without further ado, ladies and dudes, here are my top 10 most weakest points that I ever found from the old great my Liam Neeson films. For movie reviews, of course. So anyway, let's head on to my top 10 list. Coming at number 10 is there's not much action scenes to be found in The Unknown. Yeah, I will say for Unknown, it is one of the most underrated films of all time, but sadly, it's a thriller. It's a good thriller movie, but this movie does not have much action scenes. There's a few of them here and there. And the most disappointing thing about this movie is we never see Dr. Martin Harris carries a gun. Where is the gun point in this film? Now that moment really sucks. Big time. So not much action scenes in this film. It deserves to be at number 10. Coming at number 9 has to go on a three-way tie between third person, non-stop, and Run All Night. If those dumb directors should have thought about this sooner, about these three films, and think about Liam Neeson's life. I really don't like the part where Liam Neeson is smoking cigarettes from a couple of scenes here and there in these two good movies and one bad movie. They should have known that Liam Neeson did quit smoking a long time ago, and he's a toothpick lover. So for now on, just give Liam Neeson a frickin' toothpick and not a cigarette. We need some more toothpick moments for another Liam Neeson movie. So, bad cigarette moments deserves to be at number 9. And coming at number 8 is a poor character who did not have much of a role in a very good 2014 film, the stop motion film. And it's for the poor good cop from the Lego movie. I really love Good Cop. Good Cop is such a cute and interesting character. He's funny and entertaining, but sadly he did not get much of a role in the film. And thanks to that Lord Business dude, or is it Mr. Business? I forgot his name. It's been a while. I really don't like the part where Mr. Business had taken away his pretty face, the cute face that we all known and loved. And since bad cop is going to have his own big screen for a little while in the film. I feel bad for that poor guy. So, yeah, poor good cop having not much of a role. It deserves to be at number 8. Coming at number 7 has to go to the useless characters from Taken, the first one. Oh yeah, one of the main weak points I found with Taken 1, since it's a near masterpiece film, is there's only 4 useless characters to be found in this film. We got Peter, who is a big wuss who did not face off Brian Mills seriously in that weird chase scene. We got Amanda, who's very dumb and stupid, who made a terrible lie to Kim about that her cousins are not there in their own apartment. They were in Spain all this time. And we will never forgive Lenore for being such a stupid, regrettable character for all the terrible things that she had done to both of these characters. And most of all, we just hate Stuart for the bottom of our hearts. He's the most useless character of all for the Taken saga, if you know what I mean. So the useless characters deserves to be at number 7. And coming at number 6, it has to go to that rushing moment from the third tale from a monster's calls. Oh boy, I don't know what the heck that director guy is thinking of cutting off the most important story that I really want to see in a monster's calls, where it's a story about a kid who's invisible and he can't stand it anymore, and he wants to be not invisible anymore, and he needs to get help from the monster. And the monster did the best he could to help out Carter to take care of that bully once and for all. I don't know why they cut off such a very important thing to the story that was in the book. It was really darn heartbreaking for me. So Sally, that moment deserves to be at number 6. Coming at number 5, please forgive me, Henry, Alex, and Steven. I know you love this character very much, but for me, I hate this character all the way through from start to finish, even if he's okay. Sally for number 5 goes to Ra's al Ghul from Batman Begins. I mean, this character, he's not really that interesting. Well, a little bit interesting, of course, but not all the way through. We already know he wasn't there much in the film. All I remember, he was in the first half of the movie, and he only had a little bit of a part in the second half of the movie. But Sally, not in the middle. And also, I hate the plot twist of finding out who he is, and also the dumb line that he said to Bruce Wayne. So that was really pointless for me. And Sally, it deserves to be at number 5. And coming at number 4 is cutting off a very important sex scene that we haven't got a chance to see from Darkman. What the heck are those directors, producers, and screenwriters were thinking of cutting off a very important sex scene that I really want to see when Darkman, back in his human form, is going to have sex with his girlfriend named Julie. I mean, I want to see that sex scene so badly, but they decided not to add it in there. I think they're being dumb and stupid. I think. Well, you already get the picture. So, that sad moment of not seeing a good sex scene, it deserves to be at number 4. And finally, let's head on to my top 3 most biggest, weakest points ever that I ever found in all the great my Liam Neeson films. And we already know what these top 3 are going to be if you guys have seen my movie reviews of it. So let's get this started. Coming at number 3 has to go to so many oh heck no moments to be found in third person. I mean, I counted 10 and 12. There's 12 oh heck no moments to be found between Michael and Anna, and they are the worst movie love couple of all time, and they did nothing to impress me in this movie. And I don't like a story about an elderly dude who falls in love with a younger woman, and that's not a very good thing to go to for a film. And you know, those two oh heck no moments I hate the most is the sex scene and when Anna took off her robe and show it in front of Michael's, yeah, the hotel suite door. Well, you guys get the picture. So yeah, that weak moment of so many oh heck no moments to be found between Michael and Anna, it deserves to be at number 3. My mistake on the number thingy. But anyway, that's for number 3. Coming at number 2. Where the heck is the sex scene between Brian Mills and Lenny Mills from Taken 3? I can't believe it. Luc Besson and Mark Robert Guy had thought about a good idea of adding a sex scene between the main protagonist and his woman. I want to see a sex scene so badly after the events of Taken 2, and it sucks they did not put one in there. I will give Luc Besson and that Mark Robert Guy a piece of my mind and tell them, please add a frickin' sex scene between Brian Mills and his true love, Lenny Mills, so we can see the part where Brian Mills is finally going to open up his heart, he's going to open up his feelings, and prove his love to Lenny at long last. And also, Lenny needs to find a way to divorce Stuart for good, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that moment deserves to be at number 2. And we already know for the number 1 spot goes to one of the most awful cliffhangers of all time from The Grey. And that director guy needs to be ashamed of himself for cutting off one of the most important moments that we've all been waiting for this underrated classic. Is seeing John, you know, facing his own life and facing the wolf in a duel and see which one of them is going to survive. Yeah, this moment really does suck for all of us, you know, for all the Liam Neeson fans out there. There's one good important scene that's truly been cut off from this very underrated film. And that's why the cliffhanger for The Grey deserves to be the number 1 most biggest, weakest point of all for all the Liam Neeson films that I've seen so far. That is my top 10 most weakest points that I found from all the movie reviews that I did see from the old Grey My Liam Neeson. And join me for a couple of minutes away or something as I tell you about my top 10 most strongest points that were found from all the good Liam Neeson films that I did see so far. If you guys get the picture. So, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'll be right there.